Tell your mom I said hi.
You're famous in Josh's household.
Juan said that he's gonna unsub.
Well, we're live, so he
Josh's
doesn't have
fault.
to.
Good.
Oh, well, thanks for the fucking warning.
Wow. Are we live?
Tell your mom I said hi.
Yes.
Hell yeah, that's incredible.
Juan said that
Welcome
he's gonna unsub.
to our Thursday
Well, we're live,
stream.
so he
Internet.
doesn't have to.
Good.
Wait,
Okay,
I hear myself.
I hear an echo.
I got it.
Who's-
Calm down.
Okay, we got it.
Jesus.
Welcome to our Thursday stream, Internet. It was a busy day, so you can blame any tardiness on me. I accept full responsibility as the figurehead that I am here. I want to thank Michael, Sean, and of course Bill for being on time because they're registered adults, unlike myself.
Registered.
And so I want to.
I don't know about that for myself. That's a lot of responsibility.
So
I am not registered.
yeah, I want to give. He says I am not on the registry. I want to thank all of our Patreon subs. We've gotten a lot of really awesome support by them recently, and to everybody that's subscribed, I appreciate it. If you like this type of stuff, we go live twice a week. Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are also on Instagram and on TikTok, and I don't know if we're tweeting still, but if we are, you should go check that out as well. And then I also want to give a big shout out to Chris the Cop. He's been, of course, a really big supporter of the channel, and he's helped us grow tremendously. And to 68 Whiskey, and it's 68 ATE Whiskey. Our little Padawan, is really blown up. I'd like to see. I'm glad to see that some of you guys have gone out and supported his channel. Really cool guy. He's been helping us with some logistics on Ready or Not. Really cool cop. They're like some of the other people that we have on here still doing the job. So, with all that being said, I will give it over to Bill, who has tirelessly cultivated a wonderful group of videos for us to go over, and then we'll go see what's going on here. So, Bill, the show is yours.
So we're not going to listen to the sound on this one because it's some weird song and it's very loud. So this is just another one of those, and I'm starting to think these are staged for like
Probably
videos because this is exactly like the other one we watched, but it's still worth watching. So just like last time, it's a little girl talking to like this outdoor vendor. Ice cream.
Oh, is it the same vendor?
So that's what I was wondering. I couldn't find the other video we watched to see if it's the same girl, but it looks similar.
It looks very similar.
Yeah.
This looks like the same vendor.
But like
this is staged. Look how shaky the camera is.
This chick, and then
yeah,
it's definitely not surveillance.
Car that pulls up is a different. It's a different car.
It's just how much it's moving for me.
Yeah.
And honestly, for it being what looks like a relatively underdeveloped place, that's way too nice of footage.
Yeah.
But
and why would you just randomly?
Oh no! I missed super chats.
The little girl doesn't get trafficked.
Holy shit!
I missed super chats.
Patreon every 20 minutes.
Do Juan's first.
So Josh has to do the first video blindfolded. I was blinded by the light of Bill's excellence. So I'm going to count that one as good.
I think it's the shine coming off my forehead.
New phrase, if it all goes wrong.
That's not a new phrase, Jinja.
I do appreciate it, Jinja Ninja, our redheaded stepchild from the other side of the Atlantic.
Who played Ready or Not with us on Tuesday.
He did. Shout out to him. I think we did. We were doing fucky...
Yeah, and he's like way better than us.
Well, no, that's what makes so he barely speaks English to begin with, right?
Different kind of English.
You know
and this guy totally annihilates it. Like I'm pretty sure he was never the first to die.
No,
the whole time
he
was
so.
there. And
I was usually the first to die.
Yeah. So, anyways, shout out to Jinja Ninja for obviously being a big supporter of the channel, but also for embarrassing me on my own stream, for being better at the stupid game that I have like well over 100 hours playing. Which I don't know. Anyways. And then Blank Forge says, new challenge. I have to plug Patreon every 20 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes. That's a lot. Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I'll try to bug it. Where's my phone?
I'm going to set a timer.
I'm going to set a timer right now.
Great.
Okay.
Every time it goes off, I'm going to plug it. Just for Blank. So I want to thank Blank Forge for the super chat. Jinja Ninja, of course. I winged it, you motherfucker.
I think Juan's onto something, though. I think there's just some creep that was filming it.
Probably wasn't
like a promotion video.
That's why it was so shaky. He was like, oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah, get the girl.
Go
But
ahead
it's
and
like-
timestamp that. That's gonna be a bit.
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes
I wanna
in,
make a
dude.
meme out of that. Please make a meme out of that.
This dude is
like
like the
5
bad
minutes.
people's admin. He's going to use that video as a training footage for other bad
Yeah.
people.
There it
Yes.
is. There it is.
Don't be like this idiot.
Yeah, that's a write-up.
Yeah, make sure you don't get caught. Okay, timer is set.
All right, next video. We're moving quick tonight, boys. I gotta get up
in case you
early.
don't
So,
know.
Brother.
Josh,
Shout out to Police Post.
there it is. That's what I needed. So, driver called the cops, said he was fighting with his wife. Troopers arrived, initiated the stop. Individual pretended to pull a weapon, and I'll leave the description there, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, fuck this.
Driver, put the car in park.
Oh, passengers getting squared.
All right, let's come. Out of the car with your hands up. Out of the car with your hands up.
Oh,
Hands up. Hands up. Hands up.
after getting shot, he was still motivated enough
Come
to do a
out so we
furtive
can help
movement.
him.
Yep.
Come out so we
I
can
think
help
this
him.
was his plan.
Yeah.
Suicide
We
by
need
cop.
to help him.
Producer
Come out
Ron.
of the car.
Yeah, this guy called on himself because he was fighting with his
Driver,
wife
put the car in
inside the car.
park.
Talk about being dramatic. If this is how you end arguments, he deserved
go.
it. What an idiot.
Out of the car with your hands up.
What a method actor.
Out of the car with your hands up. Put your hands up.
That was the
Hands
period
up.
to their argument.
Hands
Yeah.
up.
I'm not gonna lie, he had the most James Bond first
Yeah.
movement I've ever seen
Oh,
in
yeah.
my life.
Hands up.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So okay, so
That
for
was
the
like, that was like
10
Fast
points per
Machine.
player.
so if you're coming in raw here and you're not used to only cops, clearly I think it's a tragedy that this person.
I usually come in raw.
Ah, I was waiting for it.
So clearly this person's got some sort of mental illness, and it is always a tragedy to see loss of life. I also do feel bad for these officers that were stuck in the situation, because they're going to question the hell out of it, and God knows the kind of reaming that's going to happen post a shooting like this.
They have to live with that.
Sure, 100%.
Yeah.
So all that being said, and maybe I'm just jaded now. I was jaded before I got out of law enforcement, and now that I have to watch these every week,
Yep.
I'm like way more jaded. I
So stupid.
your life is valuable, boys and girls. If you need somebody, call someone. I think it's 811 now, or is it 9?
or hold on.
What's the new suicide hotline number? Let's get this so I can get it correct, and we'll put it in the chat.
There's a Logic
Everybody,
song about
if
it.
you need help, go ahead and reach out for that. This is not the way to get help. A 9 milli is
It
only
is
going to help you.
988.
988. There it is.
You can
If-
call or text, or you can go to the Suicide Hotline's website and chat with a mental health professional.
Well, hey,
There are-
wait a minute. He was arguing with his wife. This might have just been the only way out, dude.
And I was
Dude,
literally.
honestly,
He might have. He
Like-
might have known. Like I'm
embarrassed.
I'm
I was-
gonna lose.
embar-
I'm gonna lose everything in the divorce. I'm gonna lose the dogs. This is it, bro. I'm out.
So I was literally about to I'm embarrassed now because Bill finished my sentence here. But I will say this: when it comes to domestics, raise better kids, dude. Like legitimately, be courteous to your neighbor. Don't be an asshole if you're a boss, and don't be an asshole if you're a coworker, because you have no idea the effect that has on everyone else in that person's life. If you're creating a rage monster by being a shit person, I like the way Chris says it. I don't remember what his tagline is when he leaves, but he's always like, just try to make a positive difference in somebody's life. Be nice and stuff like that. There's always the be kind, rewind kind of. It matters. It seems stupid, and it seems like it's just like a cute thing to say. But in general, so many of these situations can be avoided if society collectively decided to be less of a dick. That being said, you volunteer for getting shot. The police will oblige. And shoot
You want to
you.
see
So
a
don't do
real
that.
rage monster? This next video for you.
you want to see real speed?
Ricardo, you're an animal. He might have been winning the argument. Oh shit! Oh jeez.
Dude's pretty thick.
Ooh.
So
Jesus Christ.
So play this lady back again.
Jesus Christ. What the
Look at the paper tag on this.
Yeah, that paper tag.
I would just like to point out
to Ian Holdings.
I would just like to point out that
Shout out to Ian Holdings.
they got out of a Dodge, so no one is surprised.
Hey.
Oh shit!
So
One more. Boom.
for the lady here in the cutoff,
Crop top.
you're the reason why we can't have nice things.
Yep.
And
Guarantee.
And every single time I get on my high horse about the Second Amendment or us being free people, it's people like you that make communism make sense. They make totalitarian governments make fucking sense. You're the example that makes it on the internet.
They make gun control make sense.
100%, yeah.
You're only supporting the other side when you do.
Do you
stuff
think
like that.
she was legally carrying that gun?
Well, so like the only gun control that I agree with is to not let people who drive Nissan Altimas carry guns.
You know what? That would solve
And I guarantee
90% of the violent crime.
Yep.
Guarantee she drives a fucking Altima.
Lawmakers, make that a law right now.
That's the most brutally honest thing I've ever heard. The classic insane influencer couple. I'm with Richard on this.
True. Like
I'm with
Liver
Richard on
King.
this.
Good comment, Dick.
I'm disappointed in Juan.
Dick.
And Jinja, I do like that comment for the last video. That's hilarious.
It's not just Texas; it's Houston. So let's clarify that.
That's a different. And I'll say this: and a lot of people get this misconstrued. Texas is like needs to be bifurcated into like 4 or 5 different regions.
At least
because you have like the Panhandle. That's like a completely different part of Texas, right? There's DFW, which is its own monster. There's like Central Texas, which I'd take from like south of Round Rock and like north of San Antonio. That's its own thing. It's like the Austin area and everything around that. Like the
Austin
Waco.
Hill Country, yeah.
That's its own place. South of that, when you get to like San Antonio and Houston, that's its own. Houston's actually its own kind of debacle as it is.
Yep.
Then there's like the border,
which
is its own like
and
Chicano culture.
Then
That's
there's
there.
East Texas, which that's even a little different.
Yeah, and then West Texas, like Big
Very
Bend
different.
area and all that stuff. Very different.
Very different.
So. Shout out to Spyro the Husky. That's an incredible name, and I love that you have a dog in your thing here. And Blank Forge is complaining about his residency here.
Yeah.
Does Spyro the Husky have an Instagram channel?
So glad there's a dog here. My day is made.
Shout out to Sergeant George also.
Does the dog have Instagram? That's the question we need answered.
Spyro, I need to know if there's an Instagram, and if it does, put it in the chat.
It's probably just Spyro the Husky.
Shout out to police posts.
The boy became verbally aggressive before police tried to arrest him. Both the boy and a teenage girl he was traveling with, seen in video here, attacking the officer. The teen has two prior arrests this year for robbery and possession of a loaded gun. Now, he's since been charged in this latest incident you see playing out on your screen right now.
He needs to be charged with indecent exposure.
Within
Pause it real quick.
Of being arrested. You see how violent this.
Rewind it just a smidge.
I could have articulated deadly force right there.
Rewind it.
Yeah, like, let's not.
Yeah. No, but what I'm getting at is in the majority of America currently, a vascular neck restraint is considered deadly force. They're interchangeable. And in a lot of places it's outright banned. Like literally you get in less trouble shooting your firearm than you would be putting someone in a VNR, because shooting your firearm is not a violation of policy. A VNR is,
They are banned in North Carolina.
Yeah, we can't do them.
So
they're banned federally.
Yeah, in the same way that I am team if the government gets it, we get it. You know, minus like nukes and stuff. I don't think the government needs nukes, but I'm team if as a civilian, as a cop, I can't do a VNR. Civilians shouldn't be able to do VNRs. It should be he deserves a social write-up, and that's probably some prison time. So
yeah.
Where's it? What
within
happened?
Hours of being arrested. You see how violent this attack is. Well, this
they're
incident prompted
they're using
the
this
response
post to
from
show
the
like
Police Benevolent Association
it looks like
poor training.
Pat Lynch, who said this: "If New
Well,
Yorkers want to know
NYPD
why
and poor training go together.
Yeah. New York, he's not getting any prison time.
So.
Good luck.
No, he'll be out on a fucking
on a bond.
paper bail.
Yeah.
I need nukes. One.
So this one's gonna pucker your butthole a little bit.
Revolver.
Yeah, he does.
people.
You need help?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe.
I'm
Not
good.
from you, though. I'm good, though.
I'm chilling. Can you press this red button now?
You need help?
Pretty please?
Officer, you need help?
Wow.
I as a
We're back.
bystander would probably tackle that bitch.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, shut the fuck up.
So, I believe I've seen this. That. Ooh.
That was like,
Shit.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to
Jesus.
know what it's like to be that close to a muzzle when a gun goes off, go ahead and take the biggest pan you have in your drawer for cooking, right? Go ahead and stand, like hold it up to your ear like this with the open end pointing your face, and have someone take a baseball bat and hit the back of it, or a hammer. It's kind of what it feels like to be on the business end, that close to a muzzle. You feel the like fireball that'll hit your face.
Yeah.
It's not a pleasant experience.
and I've got this cool ringing in my ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Oh, yeah.
permanent tinnitus in one of my
Yeah.
ears for this. Yeah.
It comes to me sporadically.
So
But,
don't shoot at law enforcement, is my
This was also
professional
a
opinion here.
domestic, if you hadn't
Yeah.
already guessed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, be kind, rewind, because it matters. On this, what I will say is shout out to these officers for being hands-on. You didn't see a single fucking taser come out.
Yeah.
And I want
Because
to
they're
say something about
useless.
that.
Yeah.
I want to say something about that female officer too. So if you notice, she was pulling the trigger before, and nothing was happening. Her gun was out of battery
Yeah.
because she had it pressed up against him. She
Yep.
literally had the wherewithal to pull it back, rack the slide, and put rounds on the guy.
Tap, rack, bang.
Talk about a G. I want to go ahead and give a S+ to the back of that female
S+.
officer. Saved that dude's life, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like, her partner's
Yeah.
living and breathing today. Now, part of it, he did some gun control stuff himself, but like, he's alive and breathing today and didn't give that person an opportunity to get killed because she went up and stepped up to the plate. For the people that are advocating that female officers don't belong on the street, I give you example A of why they do.
Yeah.
And again, I
Yeah.
will say this though: the percentage of officers in general that probably shouldn't be on the street is pretty high. But
Male
she
or
is a
female.
that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
on both
Yeah.
sides of the fence. But she is a really good example of some of the right training at the right time, with the right attitude. She's fucking go girl. And I
And in
don't
the right place.
for old boy that died, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Don't care. Sorry. If you're new here, sorry, we're like that. Thank you for liking. Everybody that's here, we got a bunch of people on stream. Thank you. Drop a like if you like this type of commentary and hear us saying this kind of nonsense. Go ahead and do that. Harrison, what's going on, my guy? There's another account, but it got hacked. Doesn't this look familiar?
Bro, this is on the highway.
Hell yeah.
Take it.
Hell yeah.
Wait. Where's Highway Patrol?
There's no tickets to be issued here.
They're on an accident like 2 miles away.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
was that?
So
Where was that at?
Louisville.
Damn.
Louisville.
Jacob, we're on so early because Bill and I have an odyssey to do this weekend, and we're trying to wake up early and do stuff.
Hell yeah, brother.
Harrison, I just did the scenario with my hands on.
Cool. Hands on what?
That sounds kind of kinky.
Oh, yeah.
Spiral also said the account got hacked.
Is that really how you read that?
I just did a scenario with hands on.
He's got dyslexia, bud.
Oh, it takes a second, okay? My brain's
Just-
got some stuff going.
Yeah, but you don't add words when you have
Wait.
dyslexia.
Don't shame him.
You do when you have another chromosome.
my swimmer had an extra tail, right? So that is how I read it. What was I saying before this?
I don't know.
The street racers. So we had a group of street racers. Bill, were you there for that? Were you on shift when we had the street
Yep.
racers that came around?
Yep.
Real pain in the
Doing
ass.
donuts and fireworks and
Some of the coolest people I've ever met in my life are gearheads, and this is whether it's
Hell
motorcycles
yeah,
or whether it's cars or trucks or fucking side by side, whatever the hell you're into. Some of the coolest, smartest people I've ever met are gearheads. Some of the biggest pieces of shit I've ever met are street racers.
Yep.
It's literally like I almost feel more kindly towards people that randomly shoot their gun off in the air during New Year's, because I just feel like they don't know any better. I think they think the bullets like dissipate as they go into the atmosphere.
They go into the ozone.
Sure, whatever it is. They go to space or whatever.
Also, those people are drunk at home. Like
Exactly. They're not trying to hurt somebody else. The street racers, there's no excuse. We all have to go get fucking licenses and take all these tests, and there's all these signage everywhere that says how fast you're supposed to go. There's little like indicators on the street that tell you where you're supposed to drive. Street racers ignore all of that shit and say, I'm more important than everybody else. I have zero sympathy. In the same way that I feel no sympathy for somebody that sticks an officer on purpose in a deadly force scenario, I do not feel bad when these street racers topple over and die. I don't feel bad at all.
People who race off track don't deserve life.
Yeah, and when you do actually stop them, they treat the situation.
Not
their action.
Fucking supercar owners.
Josh, read Can This You? Ha! Shove it, Juan.
Yeah.
Supercar owners like do 30 over and then act like it's your problem when you pull them over.
Yep.
My favorite, and it's the only time I ever issued this citation, is this person was driving a BMW and they didn't use their blinker, and I was like, "Oh, this is a meme. This is the most memeable stop of my life." And I pulled them over and I wrote them for it.
Were they low on fluid?
Yes, they were low on blinker fluid. So
I
said that can't possibly be within regulation here.
No, that's a safety hazard.
That's a power move, Josh.
I linked a vid that relates to a fatal shooting with a female officer. Not sure if it can make the stream. Josh, we'll see if it can. We're blowing through this. Here we go. Shout out to police posts again. Oh,
Jesus, that's deadly force right there. Oh, they don't have guns. I forgot. Fucking nerds.
I guess hands or fists.
No, dude, tasers.
They're scared.
Bro, if somebody punched me like this, they would be beating him with his own arm.
Yeah,
although I do wish my patrol car was a fucking wagon.
My taser would not be the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have guns.
Yeah. Well, but
the gun wouldn't be either.
Need a gun to handle up.
Yeah, no, the gun wouldn't be involved either.
Okay, look at it this way. Everyone that I injured in the line of duty that were fighting crazy ignorant or whatever, I didn't shoot them.
Right.
I used these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God gave me little violence mittens for a reason.
Well, they probably have to call the SWAT team or something before they can go hands-on.
They have a hands-on team?
Yeah.
Specialized team.
They can't have guns, so they can't use their hands.
I believe it.
Still read it wrong. Hey, shout out to Harrison. What's going on? He gives us
he's in the academy.
Oh, we're doing scenarios on use of force, and I was responding as a backup unit, ran to the door, saw the role player on top of the primary target, tackled him. Hell yeah!
Wow, you read that perfectly.
Hey, man, I got it sometimes. Harrison, thank you for your service. Technically, you're trying to go do the police officer stuff. When you get out there, please be careful. Shout out to you for still wanting to do this bullshit after watching our channel.
It is bullshit.
Because that means you're a better human being than I am currently. Young me, I totally get it. Me in my early to mid-20s, I was all, no one was going to talk me out of doing policing. Which is probably how you feel about it, and I respect that shit because that means that you're just the cooler, younger version of me. And hopefully you come into it with a lot.
Sometimes you just don't learn until you do it.
Yep.
And focus on your mental health whenever you're on the road.
Yes. But I do this job every day, and I question myself about why.
Sure. And he gets a dog every day.
Yeah, you have a dog.
Mm-hmm. Now I have a dog.
Yeah. It's like one of the funnest fucking jobs you can have in this job. Is that
you actually get to use them.
Acting correctly with the split second decision. Harrison, that's called A, good training, and B, being a bit of a weirdo, because it means that you think about this all the time, like I used to do, and I still kind of do think about it all the time. So when you see the stimulus, your brain goes to the common neural pathway that you have developed in your brain, and so instead of standing there being like, oh my God, someone's getting punched in the face, what can I do? you get onto violence mittens.
You know,
yes, producer
yeah.
Juan, we need that.
You know what I think of all the time?
Hmm.
How much I love not being a cop anymore.
Fuck you.
I fantasize about waking up the morning and not being a cop, and so every day I wake up, it's a fantasy land.
I hate
It's
you.
wonderful.
I hate both of you.
Yeah.
I hate you. You have no room to talk. You're not in a contract.
Yeah, well, Sean can't literally leave. Like, technically, Michael
true.
could leave whenever he wants.
Oh,
You get to
that's
keep
true.
the dog. If you quit, do you get to keep the job? The dog? They take the dog back.
No, that's
It
department
depends.
property.
I haven't had them long enough where they'd give me.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it's been long
I
enough,
left-
there's no way.
Yeah, because you can't.
Right now, they'd be like, give me the dog back.
Yeah.
Ginger
Michael's like looking in his little handbook. He's like, "How long do I have to be here to keep Diego?"
Shout out
Like
to
you-
Ginger. Ginger tried to out the UK here, and then he realized it was New Zealand. I wouldn't have been able to guess that. New Zealand is.
They're all the same shit.
This is why they needed gun control in New Zealand, because God forbid they couldn't take a stiff punch to the face. I was hit harder than that in training.
Yeah.
Isn't the UK like the same size as Florida?
Yeah.
Maybe.
If that.
Pretty much.
I'm 29. Was in the army. Oh, okay. Well, if you were in the army, that makes it a lot easier.
What did he do in the army?
Okay,
All right.
what was your MOS?
Okay, we're gonna watch
Keep
the
going,
next
keep
video
going.
while you.
Yeah.
Oop, music.
Sounds like royalty-free music, though.
Not gonna chance it. You started the stream off of fuck.
Yeah. It's true.
That's
Is that a knife?
Yes.
your fault.
Yeah, it's a knife.
They were trying
They
to
chased them all
steal his car.
Bro,
Oh yeah, fuck him.
my guy. Oh.
And this is taking the onus into your own hands.
And he's
Yeah,
ready too.
brother.
He yelled
He's
when
like,
he
"Come at
fell.
Brother.
He said, "Yeah!"
Hey man, I got Sperry's and a knife in my hand, motherfuckers. I'm ready.
Hell yeah.
So in a clearly the best thing you can have for you. He clearly felt like he needed a weapon. Clearly he had a knife on him. He didn't have a more optimum way to protecting himself because he's living in a free country. However, shout out for the guy already being mentally prepared for the violence that was going to come and find him. The violence and crime found him, and he had a plan. Albeit he stumbled through it, but hey, guess who still has a car? Oh boy.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I'll take a scraped knee and getting to keep my car over, being a total
Hell
puss
yeah.
and getting drug out. My guy, shout out.
To be
Hell
to
yeah,
be fair,
brother.
everybody has a plan until they
Yep.
get
To be
punched.
fair,
Also, Blank, I'm at 8 minutes, Blank. Don't you worry, I haven't forgot.
Sean,
Active.
yes.
he was an
Deployed to
11
Iraq,
Bravo.
Kuwait, and Korea. Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is.
That's cool. He's cool with me.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
So that's why
passes the
going.
test.
Yeah, that's why going hands on was pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
If anything, that was like breathe or whatever it is. It's pretty decent. Policing is considerably more complicated than the military is as far as making decisions and stuff like that. However, when it comes to violence, you're pretty prepared.
Try policing the fucking military.
Yeah,
No
of course.
thanks.
Shout
I'm
out
good.
to Police Fitness Nutrition, I believe it's a subsidiary of Police Post.
And here we come.
What's going on here?
I'm gonna.
Whoa.
No.
Ooh!
Bro. Oh, that's this video. Okay, I remember this video now. Here is the Bill thoroughly pissed off that I just put him into probably a hospital visit, getting on the radio, simply calmly saying, "We're 97.
Yeah.
We have one in custody."
Yeah. Yep. Also, how much you want to bet that's an FTO?
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
And that write-up is about to be
Okay.
beautiful.
Okay, Michael, how far does that boot go up my anus if I'm the rookie here?
I'm tasting the leather
Oh
on my tongue. Okay.
He says I'm tasting the leather. He says I'm an inverted bootlicker.
I
here.
will say,
Yeah.
rookie or not, shout out to that guy for getting out of the car and dealing with the call, even after the airbag probably just smashed his face.
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
So
I teach.
However-
Yeah. No, I'm
However,
pulling your.
Is
That's
this
staying
how-
home at least.
Is this if he's an FTO, I think he's finding a new job.
Yeah.
I think he's
Like-
finding some new. Yeah.
Like I
Hey.
teach dudes how to drive.
Wait.
I'm pulling your
Law
EVOG certificate.
We are short across law enforcement, okay? Maybe
We've
two.
been over this.
Because they were short.
Yeah, that's how that guy made it into a patrol car. That's how he got there in the first place.
Oh my god! Because
No,
like,
I'm on desk duty for the rest of your time until I can trust you again.
Oh, you wrecked
never
the car?
in 20 years when they retire, I can trust you with leaving this police department.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude. I've had my ass chewed for way less than that.
Oh, dude. Yeah. So
That's
Josh
just
and I never had anything like that, but there was a time where we had to fix a bumper.
This is true story. This is good story time.
So we
were
were
we in a Tahoe?
No, we were in a Charger. That's the
Charger.
only reason that the bumper caught. So we were doing a commercial alarm, trying to be nice, like clear commercial alarms. Yeah, it was at Hooters.
It was Hooters.
And they had like pick up to go order signs, but it looked like they would take them in every night. So there was like this 2-foot thing that stuck up out of the ground to like put the sign in. Josh was backing up and you couldn't see it in the mirrors. I mean, it wasn't much taller, but he backs up over it, and then the bumper goes on the other side of it, and then when he pulled off, it pulled the corner of the bumper off. So Josh and I get out, and we're like pushing the tabs back in, and we're like, if it makes it a week, no one can say it was us. So
You fix it just to the point where it breaks for the next guy.
we wanted more days than that, because they would have looked. They would have been like,
I had a parking block tear off the half of the bumper of a Charger.
yikes.
Now
those Chargers are low, dude. Like,
right.
Yeah.
It was easy to fix. We just popped it. All it did was pop the clips out.
It's got body fasteners,
Yeah. So we just clipped them back in. That was while I was an FTO with my sergeant as my FTO.
So,
and he was like, let's just put the bumper back on.
Yeah. Yeah.
there was a you know where Brown is? You know how Brown had that really big bump on it? Like a really big bump?
If you hit it too fast, you were getting air.
Bill, I took that going like 65.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I did that my first couple weeks on Northside.
I damn near broke my neck because I didn't have my seatbelt on or nothing, like an idiot. And I don't remember what the fuck the call was, but it's stupid. It's probably exactly where it's. And I was just cooking it, and I don't know. I was like, I remember this intersection's got a, and I'm like,
Yep.
It was some Mortal Kombat level fatality kind of hit it.
Chat, I need you to write up Josh for not wearing his seatbelt. Okay.
No, we never wore seatbelts unless we were on the highway.
Nope. Yep. Unless I touch the highway, that's for losers.
I have these little extensions that extend the seatbelt out a little bit, and then I just don't plug the fucking seatbelt in.
Perfect.
He even puts the extension in.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
That's great.
That's
a joke.
Totally never happened.
I'm joking.
Shout out to police posts. LAPD.
I do want to say Josh did redeem himself. We were driving one night on midnights, and some car like came into our lane, and Josh drove the wheels off this fucking car onto the sidewalk to avoid us getting on a head-on collision. We both probably would have been dead.
I don't think we drove down that section of street the rest of the time we were on mids.
Nope. Sure didn't.
And it was early.
Yeah.
It was really early because that was back when we were getting to ride 2-man like every other day.
Yeah. So Josh did redeem himself. I don't want you to think he's a bad driver.
Bill and I, we might have prayed after that shit.
Oh, it was bad, dude. It was like,
Jesus,
it was bad. Like, yeah.
I remember that. Do you think we investigated that car for DWI?
Nope.
Fuck no, we left and said, you know what? Let's count our blessings and leave.
Nope. All right, so this was
Richard, I
LAPD
agree.
about 2 months ago.
Right here in front of us. Right here in front. He's making furtive movements to his race path.
Oh.
Right here.
I like that court talk.
Hey, let me see your hands! Let me see your hands!
Oh, rip.
Hey, he put it in park.
I'm gonna come on your side. I'm gonna come on your side. Stop. Slow things down. Slow things down. Could you put it out? Yeah, put it out. Put it out. What's your need?
The MTO.
That's gotta be an FTO.
He better be MTO after this.
Are you good, bro? Are you good?
Have all units respond to discount on Van Nuys from Laurel Canyon. They're going to be on the north side of the street.
Like, nah, slow him down.
Don't move!
Oh, they have a helicopter.
Don't move!
Yeah,
dude.
It's LAPD.
This is right here.
Yeah, they get all the nice shit.
Was this the dash?
Yeah.
Jesus, dude. Yeah,
That's a very short stick that they just got handed, and they handled up.
Also,
hey, shout out to this officer for. I'll let you go.
What a limp wrist little bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
We call that the Glock jerk here.
Yeah.
Your wrist is doing that while you're shooting.
Fuck that guy.
So he didn't get a chance to put the car in park when he got out of it. I don't know if you noticed the car rolled forward a bit.
Yeah.
He had the presence of mind, instead of yeeting his car into a barrier like, oh boy, was making scene on the gas station, had the presence of mind to put the car back in park. Shout out to that guy.
Yeah.
He was
his
prefrontal cortex
in it to win it.
Hell yeah, brother.
Josh is a good driver with death trap cars. I am actually pretty decent. As long as it's a death trap car. If it's a nice car, it gets sketchy.
What?
Oh, shout out to I gotta honor a super chat. Thank you, Blankforge, who happens to be a Patreon member. If you care to join our Patreon, it's as little as $1 a month. That gives you access to our Discord, and our Discords where we make decisions and stuff like this. Both Michael and Sean are part of our Patreon, and that's why they get to do Let's Plays. They get to jump on stuff like this, and they can harass us and talk shit 24/7, and it goes directly to our phones. So,
hell yeah.
Hey, how are you gonna say that when you drive a nice car, it gets sketchy when we're about to be driving my Raptor 18 hours across the country?
That's true.
All right.
Maybe I'm trying to talk myself out of having to drive.
You're driving.
You guys would be closer to Maine. You guys could just make the drive over here.
Closer to Maine, yeah.
What,
another 18 hours to the east?
Something like that.
God.
He said something like that. It is closer.
I'll make it worth your time.
I bet you
no,
will.
but seriously, we're about to have the most rad, like totally not homoerotic road trip of all time. I'm so excited. Me and Bill are going to have a great time.
What stays? What happens in the Raptor stays in the Raptor. So.
Exactly.
FaceTime Bill randomly.
He said, "Show me your phone now." We'll stream for you guys.
Yeah, we'll try.
Shout out to police posts. This seems sketchy.
We need a vlog of that.
Jesus Christ.
Said, "What about that?" Bro, this is when you're holding it down.
Hell
your
yeah.
city's holding it down right there, baby.
Hell yeah.
I need to see that again because I didn't see the first shot.
And Andy scanning for secondary. Oh my god.
Yeah.
This dude.
He's a cop.
This dude.
He's
a cop?
It's an off-duty cop.
Well, I mean, his KD ratio is at least 1-0. He was a menace. And they're just sitting there laughing at it. Fucking, their friends like laying on the floor, fucking dead.
So I hope the barber guy's here is okay.
I don't think he
shout
is.
Out.
Barber.
Dude, really?
I don't think he is.
Well, if he survived, he should be named Da Barber.
Da Barber.
Da Barber.
That's oof, dude. Hey, as we say here,
free haircuts for life.
Yeah. As we say here in Texas, stay strapped or get clapped.
Oh yeah.
Fuck around and find out.
He was like the anti-Uvalde. He was there when it happened, wasn't even on duty and stepped up. Shout out to that guy, dude.
Yeah.
What an
Uvalde
animal.
could take notes.
Yeah, what an animal. Instant police response.
I think it's too late for notes for Uvalde.
Yeah, probably. He said, "Rip that haircut." Can you imagine? In the middle of...
Wouldn't matter for
cool
me,
story.
But somebody would probably be
It's
pissed.
like one round.
Yeah, what if you...
He put like a round in his barber's fucking leg or something just for the haircut.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
He did it on purpose. He was like, "Oh, it's going down."
Yeah. You'll learn next time. Maybe you should eat that bullet better.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fucking nerd.
He's a fucking nerd.
Here is the Dallas Love Field Airport.
Hey, shout out to airport PDs.
At 10:57 a.m., Porsche Adufwa 37 arrived at Dallas Love Field Airport and exited a red Kia sedan. The preliminary investigation shows Adufwa entered the terminal and walked into the restrooms. At 11:04 a.m., the suspect leaves the restrooms wearing a black hoodie with the hood over her head and her hands in the front pockets.
He was wearing
the
the
suspect
same
walks
hoodie.
from the bathroom to the Southwest Airlines ticket area and says she has an announcement to make. Witnesses say Adufua starts to ramble, talking about marriage, incarceration, and then said she was going to blow up the airport and pulls a gun from her sweatshirt. At 11:06:44, she pointed the gun towards the ceiling and fired 2 rounds. Officer Ronald Cronin, a 15-year veteran of the Dallas Police Department, was in the immediate area and engaged Adufua, giving her verbal commands to drop the weapon.
I just noticed we have a visitor.
Yeah. Hey, what's your professional opinion on this?
Kristen, you go. What do you think about this?
Yeah. Break it down for us.
Officer Cronin, taking cover behind a ticket kiosk, fired his department-issued weapon, hitting the suspect multiple times.
So how lucky is this officer
fired
getting?
Caused the suspect to fall to the ground and drop the weapon.
Depends. Did he throw any rounds?
Seen it.
So this lady here at the lower left-hand corner, she shot 2 random shots. Well, shout out to
Look
the
at
6.
That shooter, yeah. Stay there.
God damn.
Sierra 301. Right there, got 1 down.
Bro, get an earpiece.
Put your hands up.
Is that dude
Stay right there.
I don't think so.
Back up.
No, she shot into the ceiling and then she pointed the gun.
I think she shot into the ceiling. I don't think she actually shot at officers.
Don't move. Stay there. Get back.
Shout out to Dallas PD. A, for still doing the job in Dallas, but B, for stepping up.
Yeah, shoot that terminal.
Okay.
That's what we all wish we could do.
Hold on. Hey.
True.
Stay there.
That's why you're using that.
Hey. Give me 2. Give me 2. Don't quote. Hold on. Hey.
Who's got gloves? Who's got gloves?
Look. Line of fire. Watch line of fire.
Yes, let's have gloves.
Stay there.
I need an ambulance.
You know what she needs? She needs some common sense gun reform.
You need to stop. This is why we can't have nice things.
Let him in.
Cheesy just retracted his super chat.
Because he said Josh, he meant Michael.
What did he say?
He said, wow, I looked away for a minute and Josh changed a lot. Technology is crazy. He meant to say Michael.
This is the deepest of deep fakes.
There it is. All right, so you get it. She shot in the ceiling and she got handled quickly too. I might add.
You can see where the hole came from at 1:45. Do like 1:30 something here. We'll see what happens here.
Officer Cronin held his position and other DPD officers arrived to take Adufua into custody.
Here it is.
Officers started first aid and called Dallas Fire Rescue for assistance. Adufua was transported to a local hospital for treatment. While processing
I guess
the
we
scene,
see the
law
officer
enforcement found rounds
gets
from
behind
Adufua's
some
weapon,
cover.
showing she shot at Officer Cronin.
Oh!
She's been charged with aggravated assault against the public servant.
So she did.
Additional
I guess it
charges
went
are
through the damn kiosk.
Stay down.
God damn.
God dang. Well, shout out to them.
That shooter.
Additional $10 for calling out the wrong person. Thank you, Cheesy Waffle, for your support of the channel. Thank you, Kristen, for being our good luck charm for that.
There is 21 people watching right now.
Hey, shout out to
17
everybody.
likes.
Go ahead and drop a like.
Only
drop a like.
17 likes.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Shit's free.
There's probably people watching like Caden that don't actually like us. They just get in our chats for some reason.
The difference between a like is that it's free, unlike the $1 a month it costs that Caden can't afford.
Well, I don't think it's that he can't afford it. I just think his mom said that we're too mature for him. Like our content is, his mom watched us because she wants to bang
me.
me.
To put a disclaimer and for mature audiences only.
We already do. We say it's not for kids. I don't know why Caden's here.
Yeah,
not a big
fuck
deal.
them kids.
Josh is now a woman.
Alfredo's a kid though.
Josh
we
is
like
now
him.
A woman.
I do like Alfredo.
Alfredo's dope. Don't be like Caden. Be like Alfredo.
Kristen, any input?
On what?
Anything.
Being a dick.
Being a dick.
Okay, shout out to this video shows suspect stole Amazon. What? Okay, I need to see this.
Police activity.
Shout out to police activity.
At 5:18
Hell
p.m.,
yeah.
the City of Riverside's Public Safety Communications Center received calls of 2 home invasion robberies occurring at a mobile home park in the 2900 block of Atlanta Avenue in Riverside. While officers were responding, they learned the same suspect also just carjacked an Amazon delivery van.
Hey, Alfredo showed up. My guy, he said he heard his name.
He's been here.
Air One, we're with you guys. We'll call it.
Get with the shit, Josh.
Josh is
Pause
distracted.
Pause it real quick.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Ginger Ninja, for the super chat. I appreciate the super chat. He said, "Do you remember what happened to the last person that tried to attack an airport in Scotland?" I do not know.
They got hit with a billy club because y'all don't have guns?
Did they teabag him because everyone wears skirts?
He goes, "Freedom!" and cuts his head off with a claymore sword. Is that how that went down? Was that Scottish?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He gave us a devil smile.
You say things and I just agree.
Can you pit an Amazon truck without a cat? What? Did
What's
I
a
read that
cat?
right?
What's a
Was
cat?
that my dyslexia? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what's going on here.
All right, he's going over the center divider.
Shout out to what do you think this is a Ford?
The Amazon truck?
Yeah, this freight truck. Or is this one of the?
I don't know.
Oh!
I'm not sure.
Bruh, how pissed.
This doesn't look like the ones that are around here.
Yes, Braveheart was Scottish. Yes,
nailed it.
Was not cultural appropriation.
Ooh,
hell yeah, killing the game.
Ooh, man, I'd be pissed.
Now we have hit and run felony.
100%.
Aggravated battery with a vehicle.
Is this not also like theft of like mail? There's like a felony for that. There's a
Grand
federal
theft.
offense. Yeah, grand theft.
No,
there.
mail, it only counts if it's USPS.
Ooh.
It's federal.
That poor Mustang.
I'm sure there's
But
a
we do
basis.
have-
What the fuck is this guy doing?
He's doing it
We
on
do
purpose.
have grand theft.
Bro,
and then
I'd
we
be.
have a count of every package that's in there. They can also count
Please
that as
get,
theft.
please get hit.
Him,
Please get hit.
him.
Man, I would have been.
Climbing the wall.
I would have been out of my truck shooting that motherfucker.
Bro, if he hit the Raptor,
Intentionally? If he intentionally
Stop or I'll
ran,
shoot.
Juan would be bathing in his blood.
I surrender.
Juan?
Quentin
Why,
Darnell Larks,
why Juan?
32 years old of Las
Bearcat.
Vegas, was arrested and taken to a local hospital for
Juan
medical
said
So a
clearance.
Bearcat.
He was then
Dude,
later
so
booked into the
we
Robert
used
Pressley
to
detention.
we used to
there's everything they
Open
charged
nation.
him with.
Oh, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
That's what they were chasing him for.
Oh,
These were
how do you
the-
get the Amazon? I guess wrong place, wrong time.
well, I mean, he just jumped in and took
They leave him running. I mean,
So I have a question. I have a quick Kristen,
suspicion of DUI.
I'll let you answer this question here.
his
for the
eyes give
audience
it
sake.
up.
So if I'm society, right, and I know that the potential end result of letting a
You are
felon
society.
get into a stolen vehicle and keep driving off is that they're going to be ramming other vehicles and potentially doing life-altering injuries to people, would you be team like F-15 missile the thing and just kind of evaporate that truck?
Sure.
Hell
Good
yes!
Nope. Objection. Hearsay.
He said hearsay.
It would be a drone. It wouldn't be an F-15. But yes,
We could do a drone. Or maybe like one of those AT-4, like those little shoulder-mounted things. I'd get one of
Yeah.
those.
I mean, hey,
You do a felony and get in a car and just missile.
if they can drone an entire family in another country, why can't they drone a felon here in our own
Or
country?
a hospital.
Yeah.
That
Or a
too.
hospital. Yeah.
Well, because of the Posse Comitatus Act.
What?
You don't know
Explain
what
this.
you don't know what the
Like, I
Posse
know what that is.
Comitatus Act is?
No.
It's okay. Hold on.
Oh, he acted like he
So-
knew, and he's got to Google it now.
Well, no, I'm
Lies.
gonna read it for you. I know what it is. It governs who I am.
So
Uh,
hold that for 2 seconds. I'll let you read it and memorize it here for a second. Ginger Ninja explained what happened to the last person that shot a gun in a Scottish airport, and he was not beat to death. I'm going to say beat to death because I'm reading it, and I'll blame it on dyslexia, by a baggage handler.
Nice.
Shout out to Scotland.
I like
They murder mittens. So I have violence mittens. They have murder mittens in Scotland.
hell
I
yeah,
like
brother.
Hell yeah. Okay, go. Whatever Comitatus Act or whatever. What
All
is
right. So it Whoever, except in cases and under circumstances expressly authorized by the Constitution or Act of Congress, willfully uses any part of the Army or Air Force. There is also a statute that extends the same law to the Navy and the Marine Corps.
I don't want the military to do it. I want to be able to do it.
No. I want like to go to F-18 school so that I can go as a cop and go be on that duty.
You said like we do in other countries. So I thought basically military isn't allowed to enforce law on civilians unless you are in a jurisdiction that is covered by the military.
Well, good. Let's keep that energy here in the next few months when they try to steal the election.
Well, unless martial law is declared,
I don't give a fuck about martial law.
Well, once martial law
is ready,
it's so weird though, because like I can enforce Uniform Code of Military Justice, which is a separate set of laws just for the military. If martial law is brought into effect, I can now enforce the UCMJ on anyone.
Objection, hearsay. Okay, let's go.
Hey. I
won't though. I won't.
Yeah.
I have 5 words for you. Fuck around and find out.
Yes. Well, I don't think Sean's on the.
I'm not talking to Sean. I'm talking to anyone in Sean's position that's going to get a little power trip boner and think that they're going to come do something.
The only reason I'll keep my uniform on is to blend in.
Perfect. We're about the same size. Let me borrow one of those uniforms.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
I don't like this chicken cavatappi act.
Me either, Cheese. Me either.
And then,
cavatappi.
Yeah, that's incredible. Shout out to police activity.
That sounds like a new dish at Olive Garden.
It really does.
2022, Christopher Hanna was at Lloyd's Bar in Humble. Security camera video from
He's
the
got a
bar
girl
shows
name.
it closing as patrons and employees leave.
What a nerd.
Hanna is leaning against the wall in what appears to be texting. Several patrons and employees leave the premises. At about 2:30 a.m., 2 motorcycles pull into the parking lot and then go out of camera range.
Whoa.
They then come back into view, and as the first bike parks, you
Kinda
can
like
see
they look
Hanna
like a
approach
mating
the
dance.
rider with an object
He's
in
got
his
a chain.
hand before the rider gets off his motorcycle.
Is that a pocket protector?
Words are exchanged.
It looks
and the
like a
rider
chain.
dismounts the motorcycle
It's attached to
and
his
moves toward
wallet,
Hanna
dude.
in an aggressive manner.
Pocket protector, yeah.
The rider then
that's not what that
produces
is.
Oh, a
his
pocket
as they once
protector
again
goes
go
in the
off
pocket of
camera.
your shirt, so when you put the
As
pens in there, they
second
don't
rider
leak.
parks his motorcycle, he
Nerd.
quickly
You can't
stops
blame that on
and moves in
dyslexia.
the
Nerd.
direction
You're
of Hanna
right.
and the
You're
first
right. Nerd,
rider
get it
in front
right.
of you.
Nerd.
Fucking nerd.
18 seconds later, both riders move toward their motorcycles.
Where's
and
Caden when
Hanna
you need him?
follows behind.
No kidding.
Now with a chain
What,
in
to
his
tell us
hand.
about how great his metal
He
detector
throws
would
it at
pick
the
up that
riders
chain?
and backs up.
Yeah.
Even
One
though
of
his
the
metal
riders then
detector can't
retrieves
even
the
find
chain, and
4
both get on
quarters
their
in a month to pay
motorcycles and start
$1
to
for a
leave.
fucking Patreon?
Hanna now comes back into view with a pistol hand drawn.
Can't
and
be that
points it
great,
at the
can it?
riders as they leave.
Bro, just
Multiple
give me
muzzle
Discord.
flashes can be seen as he quickly advances on them, firing within 20 feet of them.
Oh.
Both
Bro,
riders
put both
leave.
hands on the gun. I know you're
In the
drunk,
parking lot
but
is a vehicle that had been parked with the lights on. Inside was
so-
a female driver who had never exited her vehicle. As soon as the riders leave, Hanna points his gun at the back of her car and approaches it.
oh, I'd run
He
that
walks to
motherfucker
the side
over.
of the vehicle with
I
the
would
gun
dip.
drawn. He then walks out of camera view. The following surveillance footage shows Hanna sitting in the parking lot as Officer John Cox walks over and detains him outside the bar.
Am I under arrest?
John.
I'm gonna go ahead and detain you. Am I under arrest? Settle down.
Oh,
Yeah, settle
oh.
down.
Am I under arrest?
I just told you to turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Bless
Turn
you,
around.
Kristen.
Oh, yeah. Way to back your fucking dude
Or
up.
I'm gonna
Piece of
kick
shit.
the shit out of you. You understand?
Get there when you get there, I guess.
I'm not resisting.
Oh.
Yeah, you ain't now.
Not anymore. Not
I ain't
anymore. You're not.
drinking.
Yeah, dude,
I told you to
wouldn't
turn
either.
around, son.
All I did was ask a question.
Don't give
This
a
dude is
fuck.
my
You don't
spirit
do that.
animal.
You don't put your fucking hands up.
I didn't put my hands
For
up.
anyone that wants to know why I'm no longer a police officer,
I don't give a
it's
shit.
because
Learn to
I would
act
talk
right.
to people like that, and it's not allowed.
Not allowed where you're from.
Not allowed where this dude's from either.
You just gotta move, bud.
No.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and stand up for me real quick.
Shout out to Jacob for joining. I appreciate it.
Am I under arrest? I'm gonna go ahead and detain you.
Am I under arrest?
Settle down. Settle the f down.
Am I under arrest?
I just told you to turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Pause it.
Turn around.
To contextualize this is a murder suspect that's now resisting what really should be an arrest. I don't know that they know he's a murder suspect yet, but he is a murder suspect. Attempted murder times 2.
Yeah.
And then at the very minimum, an aggravated assault suspect, at least in Texas, that's how it would go.
He's a felonious suspect.
Any amount of, no, sir, I don't want to do that. And even if it's, no, sir, I don't want to do that, and you're wanted now or potentially have probable cause that this person's committed a violent felony, you're going to get what we call the ignorant police.
Yeah.
And that's what happens.
You ask and then you tell and then you
you yeah. No, when it's a violent felony, it's tell and make. You miss the ask part altogether. Yeah.
On your goddamn back, or I'm gonna kick the shit out of you. You understand?
See, that's not gonna go well.
Is his name Humble?
Mind your back.
Yeah, you ain't now.
I didn't do
This was in
anything.
Humble.
I told you to turn around, son.
All I did was ask a question.
I don't give a fuck. You don't do that. You don't put your fucking hands up.
Yeah, his name's Cox.
Relax your arms, dude. I didn't put my
Jay
hands
Cox.
Don't give a shit. Learn to act right.
wonder if his middle name's Likes.
Look.
Maybe.
Fuck, I'm detaining you for my.
Yes, ma'am. I'm over here at Louis' Bar in Humble.
I got shot at.
Yeah, we don't care about the 911
So,
call.
long story short, even if you get in a fight with someone and you kind of get your ass kicked a little bit, you cannot then turn around while somebody's leaving and shoot at them. That is going to be attempted murder, if not aggravated assault.
Also, you're a pussy.
There's no self-defense component to this. If someone is leaving your vicinity, I don't care how they could have broke your arm at that point. I understand the serious, but you are no longer trying to prevent said serious bodily injury if they're leaving. So you lose, even in a stand your ground state, and God bless America for places like it. The second this person's leaving you, and no longer, and to be honest, he engaged them initially. They parked their bikes and he walked straight up to them to want to fight. So there is zero. It would be very difficult. Oh, shout out to Diego! I saw Diego.
That wasn't
No,
Diego.
that wasn't
Kristen's dog.
Diego.
That's Hades.
Nobody
His name
cares
really
about Hades. We want to see Diego.
Nobody
I
cares
care.
about that.
Hey, Bill.
So,
I like every dog. Okay.
We get it. You like dogs. I want Diego.
So, anyways,
I love dogs.
Yeah, in this
Thank
specific context, the suspect is not going to have. I'm not a lawyer, but done a few investigations, a few of which were for aggravated assault. I don't know how you'd articulate that use of force as a civilian. I will say this: as an officer in my old police department, the use of force from the officers probably going to get you a PP whack at the very least, probably some days off. But outside of that, I think it's pretty kosher.
We like to call that good police work.
Yeah, given the nature of the offense, I'm amazed they even just had him sitting on the curb initially. To be honest, if the call text is someone fired a gun and he's wearing a jersey, white male, and he's drunk, and I show up and I see a white male in a jersey and he's drunk, he's getting a gun pointed at him as I'm making scene.
Yeah.
So a lot of people would find that more egregious than the punch in the face that he got. But like I said, as Bill has clearly articulated, fuck around and find out.
Hell yeah, brother.
23rd at
We've now are
6:16
like 0 for
p.m.
3 on
Wellington
gun
police
usage on
officers
this.
were called to a residence
Civilians
on
are not
Portland
doing
Street
great.
after neighbors reported that someone was breaking glass next door. At 6:26 p.m., an officer reported that the man was throwing
Better than
items,
breaking
including
wind.
a table at her. 1 minute later, the man came storming out of the house carrying a knife.
You
As
hear
he
them
was running
crickets?
towards officers in the street, police attempted to
Bill
subdue the
left.
man by
I
deploying a
left.
taser, but it did not work. At
Jackson.
6:27,
The taser didn't work?
The man was shot by
Wait,
an
wait,
officer,
Crazy.
who then immediately called for backup and ambulance.
Baker, you said the deputies came? Scott, put it down. Scott, put it down.
This is what we call pre-attack cues.
Bro, what was that?
Put it down now. Put it down. I'm not
Producer
playing with
Taser.
Mrs. Scott. Mrs. Scott, put it down. Get down.
That's ass tail make.
Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. Get us an ambulance, get us back up now.
What did he have in
Shots
his hand?
fired.
A knife.
Oh, dude, Taser wouldn't have even.
Stay down,
Fuck
Mrs.
you.
Scott.
Fuck you, dude.
He's having a bad day.
Throw the knife.
The knife out, Scott.
Mrs. Scott,
I guess
try
he's
to
still got it in his hand. Bro,
Where were you? No. Go ahead and turn over real quick. I know. We got someone on the way, okay? They're on the way.
Okay. The taser probe still in his back.
Honestly, that probe probably hurts worse than this gunshot does.
Probably.
Yeah. She praying for this guy? Make him less of a crackhead so I don't have to shoot him next time? Jesus, dude.
Where's it at? Show me. Where's it? Let me get on the other side. Let me get on the other side. Let me get on the other side, okay?
Roll over, buddy.
Stop being a bitch.
Okay, so
All right,
pause it real quick.
Okay, I got you.
I respect the attempt at first aid, but a dirty red towel is not a great thing to use to stop bleeding.
Well, a knife isn't a very good thing to use when you're approaching a cop.
110% with you. But and shout out to this chick for offering first aid. She's being very cool, doing aftercare. But like, just as a word of advice, carry an Israeli bandage, something. Anything's going to be more sanitary than this. And girl, get gloves. If you want to, just real quick, since this is the end of this, did he die?
That's what I was looking for.
9-year-old Scott Baker. The officer who fired the shots then gave aid to Baker by
Hey,
applying
look,
pressure
support
to
us
his
on
wounds
Patreon.
until EMS arrived.
Shout out to that. Go to the very beginning real quick, right before the use of force. There's this thing called backstops, and the only thing I'm going to criticize about what these officers did here is keep going. Yeah, right here. So this guy's backing up. What you want to do is you want to create a T. You do not want to create an I. If you're going to be utilizing force, what you don't want to be doing is having your partner as a backstop or a person and things of that nature. This street is not a great backstop. And
You mean when she does this?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is she's doing the right thing by trying to get behind him to tase him.
He needs
This
to move
other officer
laterally.
needs to move. Yeah, he needs to realize, like, hey, my officer here is doing a thing that's trying to keep me from shooting this guy. Let me not make her my backstop. If you're the lethal force person, you're controlling backstops, right? Either way, there's a little bit. If he shot here, which he would have been perfectly justified of doing, he didn't because I don't know why. She did the right thing given that she already had allegedly lethal coverage, but she went to go and tase this guy, which shout out for that. I think it's a good alternative to smoking this guy right off the bat. However, she really did all the work here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give a big criticism here. The only reason why I say this is she deployed the taser, had the presence of mind to realize, yeet the taser out of her hand, and hey, I got a deadly force scenario. Goes and does said deadly force, and then goes and approaches and does the weird towel first aid thing. But shout out to her for stepping up and handling this call.
He probably needs the overtime.
Jesus Christ, you're probably right. Well, you're probably right. Shout out to, what is this? Bakersfield Police is what we're watching. Shout out to Police Post.
Police activity.
Oh, is it police activity? Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so used to saying police post.
I know.
Too many sodas tonight, Josh?
This is my first one.
Zevias.
Not sponsored, just simping.
No free shout-outs.
Silver Mazda van in the area with purple rims. A man standing next to the vehicle matched the description of the suspect who was armed with a handgun.
Oh, he fit the description,
body camera
huh?
footage is from the only officer who discharged his duty weapon and begins as the officers locate the suspect vehicle.
No purple rims or nothing? No, that's purple rims. That's purple rims? Yeah.
Purple rims?
Oh, purple rims is automatic PC.
That's pretty specific, yeah.
Yep.
Automatic PC to arrest.
Hey!
Don't agree,
Let me see your fucking hands! Let me see your fucking hands!
What does PC stand for?
Let me see your hands, bro!
Friggin' nerd.
Probable cause. Thank you very much.
What's the definition?
Michael comes home and he says, "Babe, I saw 2 cars with purple rims. Fucking searched both of them." Done.
I said, Diego, sniff that car. Diego, sit. Okay, then I got PC. Diego barks. He's barking because you have.
Let me see your hands, man. Get out the fucking car. Don't fucking go in the fucking car.
That's a write-up.
Oh, pinch pull. Is this a Caprice?
Let's go.
It's a Taurus.
Shout out to these officers for having a guy running and getting in their car. Shout out to that.
I might snatch his ass.
Game respects game.
I'm not fucking chasing you.
Game respects game. Oh.
998!
Jesus.
Football!
Dispatch is like 10-9 football.
We know they are, dude. Yeah, I'd be saying shit too. Fuck this. You're running in a dark street in the middle of the night with a guy with a gun. This is such a stupid feeling.
Yeah, and he's probably shitting himself because he didn't have time to go to the bathroom.
Oh, yep, 100%.
Probably true.
Subject's gonna be a white male, black hat, blue long sleeve shirt, shorts. He's gonna have a beard as well.
He had purple rims.
A beard?
That's all he had to say.
Beard?
Beard?
What street is
Dude,
this?
screw everything about this, dude.
Hell yeah.
He's under the fucking car! Let me see your fucking hands! He's under the fucking car!
See, that's when you take your can of OC out and start spraying the underneath of the car.
Just throw it and
Till
then
they come
shoot
out.
it and make it explode.
That's a write-up.
You're about to get ignorant police. You just shot at him, so yeah.
Get your hand behind your fucking back!
The following body camera footage is from the witness officer in the 2-officer unit who did not discharge his firearm.
Oh, wait, pause it.
Begins before
To honor Blank Forge's super chat, I have to super chat. I had like a stutter there. I want to go ahead and give a shout out to our Patreon subs, 2 of which are currently here on stream with us, plus 1 with
Hell
Kristen.
yeah.
But I want to thank them for their support. It's as little as $1 a month, and that dollar gets you access or more, gets you access to our Discord. And our Discord is how we plan all this stuff. This is how you get involved in the channel. It's how you can harass producer Juan, Bill, and I, or even other Patreon subs. And you get to join a cool group of people that act like kind of adults on the internet twice a week. So shout out to them.
Also,
I've honored my super chat. Yeah.
If you're annoying, Sean will belittle and judge you until you tell us how much you hate your life and that you're going
I will
to leave.
haze the fuck out of you.
You're going to leave the Patreon.
Sean, Sean, not the mod, is going to take care of you. So
I am 2 for 2. So
2 for 2.
Has it only been 2?
Yeah, I think it's only been 2.
Okay.
I haven't gotten Blink Forge out yet.
Trooper, don't make fun of me, Blank Forge. Shout out to that. Anyways, yeah, this call sucks. I'm trying to be objective here.
No, snatch his ass.
Tough.
Hell yeah.
The write-up for being left-handed.
True.
998.
Okay, pause it real quick.
I don't really think we're going to see anything on this one. It's just the second officer.
The only criticism I have here is if homie here with the handgun feels like he's close enough to take a shot, and you're holding a rifle in your hands, either the guy with the handgun's being like way too optimistic, or the guy with the rifle needs to get the fuck off the radio and handle up. It's my only criticism here. Now, I'm not there.
That's kind of what I thought when he came out with a rifle. I was like, how are you not taking a rifle shot at this guy?
Like that's a buddy fuck right there. You're letting old boy crack grounds off with his handgun while running, and you're like, hey, you got the tool for the job here. I always value human life. This guy didn't, so I'm a little disappointed that he wasn't taken into custody the way that he was. However, shout out to them for managing to get out of this call without killing anybody.
I want to see. I want to see
if you live down that hallway, though.
This guy's reaction when he finally finds him under the car.
Hey.
Like, sling your rifle, though.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm saying use it.
I agree.
It's like sling it at the least.
He's under the fucking car.
I mean, I saw that 30 seconds ago. I don't know how you didn't see it. Old boy with the rifle is not great.
Or maybe if he spent less time hanging out with his friends in a 2-man unit.
I don't know what that's.
I don't ascribe to that.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Yeah, I don't ascribe to that.
Josh and I both had rifles, and both could do a better job than this guy.
I was just my admin came out.
Oh, it's fair.
Cheesy said you'll never get rid of me.
All right, yeah, they took the guy into custody. It's a shame.
That is a shame. Shout out to police activity. Is this the next one?
Yep.
Bye, buttholes.
Bye.
She said bye, Belle.
You don't say that.
Wow.
We'll wait for Michael on this one because it involves a dog. Not a canine, but a dog.
She doesn't say that. We say that. That's our word.
Wow.
You don't say that.
Wow. She said buttholes with a
Knox
hard
County
R.
deputies went to
Yeah.
a house to serve felony warrants in Powell around 11
Canceled.
p.m. While outside, a pit bull came around the mobile home and began attacking Deputy Lydia Driver. Driver's partner,
Obviously,
Jordan
it's a pit
Hurst,
bull.
tried to subdue the dog, but
Yeah, they're
inadvertently
so
shot Deputy
vicious.
Lydia Driver in the leg.
I mean, if I grew up in a trailer, I'd probably be vicious
I
too.
mean, just look at that thing.
He ain't lying. It's a man-eating killing machine.
Sweetie.
Eh.
It's a sweetie that doesn't like people.
I mean,
Yeah, they're like, you're on my
coming-
porch.
You're coming to her house in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
You're invading its territory, okay?
Like, my parents have told me about the ATF. I don't want to trust you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ouch.
You kind of look like the ATF.
Yeah, I won't say sorry.
What in the Florida is going on here?
Hey.
Was this Florida? Did I guess it right?
No. There's no Knox
It's,
County in Florida.
It's Tennessee.
Is it Tennessee?
What in the East Coast is going on here?
It's Knox County, Tennessee. Yeah.
Tennessee is not on the
'Cause they
coast.
That's
They
whatever.
mention that somebody was stays in Jeff City. Jeff City's in Jefferson County, Tennessee.
I failed geography clearly.
I'm gonna let you.
I know people.
I'm gonna let you in.
Is this dog friendly?
Does this dog look friendly? What are you doing?
Is put him up for me, okay? Okay.
I've done this.
How about you leave my fucking property, bitch?
Sure.
Sorry.
I'm with it, Sean. I'm with it.
It came out.
There's two reasons I'm here.
You're the only dad I see. Wow.
Her son's having
Matt Plexia.
Shout out to Outer Vest.
Aplexia.
I'm being hazed in the chat.
At least you knew it was on the east.
What's new?
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
east of Texas, I
I
guess.
north, south, east, west really well. At least I can do that as a
Yeah.
compliment. Everything else I had spell check for. Shout out to the Confederate flag.
Glad
It's
you
not
saw
the
that.
Confederate flag.
They don't give us geography in the academy.
It's called Dixie. We don't want to get fucking pee-pee slapped. on
We
YouTube.
were a long time ago. Okay, they stopped watching this video like 30 minutes ago. They're like demonetized.
Demonetized.
Yeah.
Oh wow, they have multiple Dixie flags.
Hell
They're
yeah.
celebrating little paper cups.
Do you think they dress up as ghosts on a regular basis?
No.
You don't think so?
Hey, what's it
Wait, do a poll.
Yeah, let's do a poll.
The fuck?
What the fuck is going on?
He's a friendly dog.
What's going on?
Yeah, we need a 47 on Brickyard. Yeah, the officer's been attacked by a pit bull.
He seems like he's,
Damn.
What?
I want to see the.
So you are the
Who
ATF.
shot at the dog?
What is that?
You'll see.
Fucking Deputy Hurst, apparently.
Jacob.
Jacob, stop it.
I love you so much.
Stop.
Do what?
Oh,
Fuck! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
What? What?
Are you okay?
What
Bro,
the
you
fuck?
can-
Oh
You
God!
can.
Are you okay?
Come on.
Fuck!
He shot his partner.
You fucking idiot.
He shot her in the leg.
It nipped at her ankle?
That's what he gets.
What
Yep.
the
That's what he gets.
fuck?
That's what he gets.
And
I
now,
hope he gets
now,
fired.
now watch the first aid that happens.
I'm ready. Wow, that I had to wrap my head around that.
Yeah. When I saw it, I was like, "What the?"
That's.
Or wrap my mouth around the barrel.
I truly did not believe I would see a worse police reaction than nailing the gas station pump on the way to make scene on a call. Not only did you probably shoot at a dog you could have kicked. And I mean, you gotta, bro. You planted one in her leg, my guy. Like,
dude, it's one thing. It's one thing if that dog had latched onto your forearm and was like dragging you. That was a 40, 50-pound dog that bit at your ankle. You fell on the ground.
You can dry stun a dog.
But you planted one. Even we can criticize the dog shooting portion of it, right? But if you're gonna, bro, you planted one. Like, we bitch about backstops all the time. Literally, we spent it doing it earlier. Like, she was in the foreground of your shot, and
Not only did you decide to shoot the dog that was nipping at someone's ankle instead of drive stunning it or using your baton to try and wedge it off, but you shoot your partner in attempting to shoot the dog.
Alfredo said -25 for friendly.
Oh my God! No, 1081. Echo 7, 1081.
Hey, how
are we helping? Are we gonna help?
How
No,
about you help your partner?
I like the way she sounds when she's writhing on the ground.
I hit her. Help me.
Help me.
I got it. No.
All right, get him away from her because he obviously doesn't give a fuck.
You hit her in the thigh.
So this is also why you self-rescue, because your partner might have shot you, and I don't know that I'm trusting the guy.
Self-rescue. You think this chick can self-rescue?
No, what I'm saying is, this is why I would urge people to self-rescue, because I don't know that I'm going to trust the guy that just planted a 9 milli.
Hey,
in my leg.
Here's my thing. If you're so scared of a 50-pound dog that nipped your ankle,
well, it's a pit bull, man.
Maybe this ain't for you.
It's vicious.
Yeah, for real.
Maybe a job in the federal government is for you, though.
Bill and I know something about that.
I've dealt with bigger dogs than that.
This hits a little closer to home from where we came from.
Yeah.
Than we'd like to admit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm lucky that I never discharged a firearm and negligently hit anybody with a gun while on duty. I'm saying it's in the first time.
Yeah.
This happened.
Also a small dog.
Yeah.
In that scenario.
Also, my other issue is if the officer currently getting bit, who's perfectly armed herself, isn't shooting the dog, maybe you don't buddy fuck it and send it. Like, I don't know, man. I got some issues here.
I wonder if he had his application in to the ATF and like that was his final interview.
that was his final test.
Trying to kill a dog and shooting other officers in the leg? Bet.
Yeah.
Do we find it ironic that he has a paw print on his forearm?
How much you want to bet?
I wonder if that's a canine officer.
I was about to say, how much you want to bet that's the canine officer? He's looking at the guy that shot his partner. Going,
so
dude, you shot a dog.
Like, back up before I fuck you up, dude.
Yeah, for real.
Alec,
how are we letting this guy provide aid? Like, how are the other officers not pulling this dude away and
beating the ever-living hell? Oh, I'm sorry.
Talking to him and trying to calm him down.
Brian said he was helping the dog.
Oh. We got to get 47. 7, we need a 47.
Hey, they've already called for that.
I wonder.
Are you okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Are you okay?
She doesn't want to talk
get the
to
fuck
you.
away from me, dude.
Yeah, I'm done listening to this.
So
fucking idiot.
question. If there's a big if she drew down on this guy, and you're the other officer that's there,
I'm not. I'm
honestly though
probably disarming her. I'm probably disarming her. I'm just saying. I'm gonna do it and look at him like,
yeah.
But was she wrong?
Right.
I'm gonna do this motion right here.
This doesn't go in the report.
He also randomly somehow discharged.
So if he catches one in the chest, right? He's got a vest.
Yeah.
It'll hurt. Yeah. But he's got a vest.
Yeah. So how do you think you feel?
Yeah, we were 2 for 2 so far with female officers stepping up to the plate and taking care of business. And now we're them taking it in the back now. So shout out to
Jesus
the stream.
Christ.
Yeah,
You can't
shout
say
out
it
to
like
the
that.
Yeah.
You can't say it like that.
I hope
You
that
can
officer,
say whatever you want.
I hope that officer is fine. She was over here minding her own damn business. Oh, this is her body cam.
Yeah.
That vicious dog.
It's her body camera. And my thing is, they told them to put the dog away, and what do?
Leg for a leg.
Bring the dog into the yard.
Brian. Why is he strobing his flashlight?
That was
He
the
was trying
other.
to-
That was a.
He was trying to fix some shit.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not fucking biting you. It's running around you.
Are you okay?
Maybe if you weren't being so fucking dramatic, you
No,
wouldn't have got
you
shot.
fucking shot me. Yeah, that's the best part of it. However, I'm going to be team. She's the one that had to get at least agitated by the dog and shot in the leg. Hopefully the dog's okay.
I'm team dog.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm team dog because the dog didn't have any business in this. But this is pretty big L, dude. That's a
major L.
That's a oof.
Yeah.
Bet that gets showed at a bunch of academies around the world.
Yeah.
High five for being famous. You're more famous than us now. That's
For
rough.
now.
Hey, shout out to everybody that's watching currently. I appreciate it. Thank you for also dropping a like. And I'm 14 minutes away from having to honor my super chat again of announcing
Let's go.
Patreon. Let's go.
Yeah, here in Pacoima is one guy, crazy guy with a gun in the hand.
I'm sorry, there's a guy with the what? I'm sorry.
Gun.
10-9?
He just got 10-9.
10-9.
It's right in the corner of the Lauren Canyon and Ben Ice.
Laurel Canyon.
You know what?
Wow. Could you be any more white trying to talk to this poor Mexican guy?
Where is he in front of?
Laurel.
They know he's poor. They know
Laurel.
he's poor. That's racist.
Laurel Canyon? Can you say Laurel Canyon?
Is he on Laurel Canyon or is he on Van
I
Nuys?
just realized something though. This is not the first time that intersection has been on this channel
On
in
Van
a
Nuys? Okay. And
breakdown
he's pointing
video.
a gun at the vehicles that are driving by.
Laurel Canyon and Van Nuys.
Yes.
Nice catch.
You have a better memory than me.
This isn't the same video, but that intersection.
How is this
Shout out
from
to 240.
2022?
Yeah, shout out to the 240p video.
It's because it's not an Exxon.
It's not Exxon.
It's probably Watch Guard.
Fucking Bill.
It's probably Motorola. Those old fucking gigantic.
This driving against traffic is a write-up.
Motorola.
Oh,
and
it's
Watch
this.
Guard
It's
kinda
this.
like neck and neck.
We've seen this already.
Oh, we have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Oh.
This looks like a training scenario.
It kind of does.
Well, there you go. We already saw
the
this.
VR ones, like the
Yeah. Fats machine.
Yeah. He said fax machine.
I didn't realize. There you go.
Fats. Firearms training simulator.
Oh, fats machine.
Fats. We've been over this before.
It sounds delicious.
Okay.
It's more
is
like
that everything?
That's
We
it.
did everything?
That's it.
I caught the Fallout reference. Don't worry. I got you.
Ah, good. I'm glad. My man.
Shout out to this. This was a land speed record for podcast. Do we have anything
Hell
else?
yeah, brother.
Hang on,
Oh
I'm
wait,
looking.
Ginger
Not interested in
Ninja.
our shit tonight.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to everybody. We got a bunch of likes here. We got a bunch of people watching. I appreciate everyone that did. Since I might not make it to the 12-minute
Video
mark
obtained
for
by
us to be done.
Oh, we watched this
we
already.
will go ahead and give a shout out to Patreon.
Police union leader
That's the video that Jinja put in the thing, but we already
Cool.
watched
Then
it.
we got
so.
it. We've accomplished it. We've honored everything, boys and girls. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry if that clap was loud. That probably hurt y'all's ears. I'm sorry. R.I.P. to anyone listening with headphones.
Oh, hang on. Hang on here. We've got a video from the better Carolina.
Oh.
When are you gonna realize North Carolina's the better Carolina?
No,
said
it
Carolina, not
it even
Carolina.
says right here the better Carolina. So we'll watch this one.
This state right here, the better one.
Your Buffalo Bills hat? Yeah, we get it.
That's a
Someone mute him.
Nah, he doesn't get on the stream much
He doesn't
anymore.
get muted. No, he doesn't. He won't get muted here. Was it a DWI accident or what?
I don't know.
It was an accident.
Like it.
It says video shows Better Carolina police officer saving woman from burning fire. Burning car.
Bro, that car is dunked on. I'm amazed there's a person in that that's still alive. God.
Yeah, like how do you know the person identifies as a woman?
Wow.
Sean.
Sean.
Mute Sean.
I deserve it.
At least you're honest.
Yeah, no, I deserve it.
Did y'all do the Love Field shooting? Yes, we did. You did miss the Love Field shooting. That was pretty wild.
I think we're frozen. I
I got it back up.
How we doing? How many people in the car?
Okay, never mind. Fuck me.
Are you the only one in the vehicle? Yes, I am. I'm gonna try to
Just a little delay, buddy. Just a little delay.
Dang.
Get fire here.
God.
And EMS ASAP. I can't get her out of the car. The
can you say please?
Is in claps.
Sorry.
On her foot.
10-9?
10-9? 10-9?
10-9? Sorry.
I got background. Can you 10-9?
How come they don't have accents in South Carolina?
Yeah, what happened? Maybe they have better education system.
They stopped inbreeding.
Wow.
I know I'm working. I'm sorry.
I thought I was mean, but I'm not even that mean. Jesus.
God.
Sorry.
I'm not laughing at this scenario. I've worked a couple bad accidents, and I feel bad for this person. But shout out for this first responder being the first, second, and third responder right now, all in one.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a bystander looking to help. My guy.
No, he's just trying to take whatever's left in the car.
Yes.
Now, so I will say this: at least their dispatchers aren't like ours. Our dispatchers have literally come over the radio and say, "You don't have to say it with such attitude."
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
We used to get messages like that, and then I would message back with more attitude.
Well, they did it over the radio, and I was like,
Ginger, I can't with you right now. Sean woke up and chose violence.
Down the road, away from the car.
Every day I have to put that fucking uniform on is Violence Day.
I can't breathe. Okay. Stay with her for a second. Nobody else in the vehicle, right? No. Okay. Let me go check on these other drivers.
See, I'm the asshole. If I get in an accident like that and they ask if anyone else is in the vehicle, I'd be like, baby. It just
Sean,
like even I'd be like, no, I'm kidding, bro. Sorry.
and that's when I pepper spray you, and it
I deserved. Never said I was a good person. Never claimed to be a good person.
I may get written up, and no one will fault me for it.
No, I won't even. I'll put you in for an award.
He'll ask you request one. I need him to have a commendation.
It'll be justified.
A commendation.
Is that what I said? Whoa.
Commendation.
Demonetized.
Everyone's gonna be like, that guy's totally gonna complain. And they, recommends.
No.
That I can support. Yeah.
No. I'd buy a beer.
I have a bunch of disparaging things I'm sure being said in chat here.
No.
Nope.
Okay, I didn't miss anything. Was that it? We have everything?
That's it.
Shout out for Land Speed Record.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
6 minutes shy of the announcement, but I'll do it here in a second as we do an outro. Michael, do you have anything to contribute?
No, it was fun being here.
Sweet. It is good to have you back. He's the OG of OGs. He's back from our police simulator days. Ooh.
Whoa.
Which is pretty awesome. We have a lot of officer reacts with him still in it. We got a bunch still in the tube from him. Sean.
Plenty for me to cringe at.
What's up, man?
I'm glad you were here.
Yeah.
I miss you.
Sean almost didn't show up.
Did
Yeah,
he really not?
I was telling Bill like I just wasn't feeling it today.
He's only here for me.
I appreciate it. I appreciate your support of the channel. You're a great contributor to the channel. Yes. No, I love Bill enough for everybody. No, you don't need to love Bill.
Oh, jealous.
Hey, don't you dare. Don't you dare. You encroach on that. I'll get real possessive real quick.
Real feisty.
And then, of course, I would like to love and thank Bill for his tireless effort on putting together this wonderful podcast. Oh,
he always does.
More than sucking up.
He always does.
So I want to thank everybody for the super chats. It made this at the very minimum an entertaining thing, and I appreciate all the support that we get from the channel. Like I said, we go live twice a week. We have Tactical Tuesdays, just going to get a bit creative. Bill is leaving us for Michigan for a little while.
A little while.
And then for Thursdays, these Thursday streams should not be interrupted.
Nope.
My schedule's getting a little bit more asymmetrical because I have cool things that I do in my professional time when I'm not on the internet being a weirdo. So some of that stuff should be coming up pretty shortly. I will give those announcements when producer Juan deems them appropriate. I want to thank all of our Patreon supporters. Like I said earlier in the video, they've been super awesome. If you want to join them, it's as little as $1 a month. That gives you access to our Discord, so that you can go and talk trash to us 24/7. And I want to thank all of our Patreon subs that showed up in the chat. Yeah, I do mean that. We wholeheartedly accept it. Am I missing
And
something?
if you are a Patreon sub or you stick around this long, go see a fucking therapist because your mental health matters.
Yes, I agree completely.
And shout out to Kristen for
Yes.
guest starring.
Yes.
Don't forget
that was the best 20 minutes of the stream.
Don't forget our favorite Badge Bunny guest star.
Yes. Kristen the Badge Bunny. Thank you, Jacob, for the piece. Oh, he's preemptively knowing my piece is coming. So until next time, thank you for writing 15 or 22 man with us today.
15.
I appreciate it. Go check us out on TikTok, on Instagram. I think we tweet, and of course on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe and turn on the bell notifications.
We tweet occasionally.
For updates. I will give you the zoom in while I say, peace out, Girl Scout.
Brian, you're welcome.
I can't zoom in, but I can get real fucking loud.
Oh my God. Oh, Michael, Michael, this is kind of intimate. Hold on.
Oh, yes, very.
Hold on, I can look down at you here.
Touch tips.
Ooh.